Alrighty, chat, YouTube, it's deck tech time. This time for Respect the Cat's Black White with Riddler Shell that he played earlier this morning. I thought it was super interesting. I wanted to give it a shot myself because I messed with Riddler during the early access and it didn't seem super impressive to me in the Esper shells nor in the 4-color shells. So we got 4 copies of Ephemerate. To Ephemerate our Riddler, of course, Ephemerate our Solitude as well, and Flickerwisp and Phelia. Ephemerate, very, very strong card in this deck. We got 3 copies of Fatal Push for early removal, Thoughtseize for hand disruption, Phelia to also blink the Riddler when you warp it in, some Emperor Bones to return the Riddler and attack with haste, but it's better to return Overlord or Solitude most of the time. Then we've got some Aven Interrupters for flash threat, Flickerwisp to blink our Overlord. Can't really, I mean, you can warp Riddler and Flickerwisp it, but it's usually just the same as casting a Riddler, so I don't know how often we're going to be doing that. I've got 1 Boggart Trawler and Wish Enchanter, so there's our MDFCs, the Overlord, the Riddler, and the Solitude for our 5 drops. Mana base wise, I got 4 Flooded Strands, 4 Marsh Flats, some Polluted Deltas, a Meticulous Archive, a Hallowed Fountain, a couple Godless Shrines, a couple Plains, Shadowy Backstreet Swamp, and Watery Grave, as well as our MDFCs. Sideboard wise, 4 Consigns for Eldrazi, 1 Fatal Push for extra removal, high noon for the combo decks, Clarion Conqueror for Mox Opal or Eldrazi decks, a couple copies of Ashiok for Titan, and then Wrath the Skies for energy. And me, thank you for the raid. Yeah, we went 3-2, because we were also 3-1 when we queued into you. I lost to Belcher, and then I lost to you. We beat 2 Wrath the Skies against Boros Energy, though, which felt pretty good. I do like the one thing I particularly liked about the weapons manufacturing deck is that if they Wrath Disguise you or if they Culling Ritual you, whatever, it at least triggers all the tokens. So the tokens like do a bunch of shock damage everywhere. I tried the Warp Monastery Mentor, but I wasn't super impressed with it because Weapons Manufacturer is the card that rewards you for holding all your 0 drops, and that card is one that rewards you for playing all your 0 drops early. So it had a little bit of tension, so I ended up taking it out of the deck after 1 league with it. Wrath Disguise doesn't kill weapons. That is untrue. Why are we lying on the internet? I think I take Swifty. Just hope they don't draw another land for a little bit. Confidently lying is so lit. Vindicate doesn't kill weapons manufacturer either. Anybody else want to lie confidently? The earth is flat. Whoa. Okay, but that one's true though. It's a really good thing weapons manufacturing dodges spell snare. True. It's a lot of Quantum Riddlers. Not a lot of Ephemerates. 2x Witch Enchanter. Now, we have yet to find a dog, and we have not found an Ephemerate either. We milled one, sadly. No, Spike didn't win me over. I'm just trying it so that way I can stay mad at this card forever. I'm pretty much just rage playing the card. Rage against the Riddler. Couldn't have said it better myself. I think I'm dead. My best was to top that Witch Enchanter just so I can have a Solitude so I don't die to Violent Urge. I think I'm dead. Yeah, they keep a 1-lander, but they have Preordain in their deck, so it's fine. Slicky shot. Oh, I'm doubly dead. If only this was a real magic card in my hand. Maybe we wouldn't be dead right now. Fatal Push in. High Noon in. Wrath of the Skies in. Thoughtseize out. Aven Interrupter out. I really want to take out the Riddler, but I'm not going to. Let's drop a Flickerwisp. My stipulation's been I can't sideboard out the new cards. Even though it's probably correct to sideboard out the new cards sometimes, we gotta test them. So post board, we're always gonna leave in our janky new cards. Sorry, did I say janky? I meant jiggy. Our jiggy new cards. Shoving Riddler into the deck that has 0 other blue cards is the worst way to show it off. LOL. What blue cards do you want to play with it? Subtlety is not very good. Force and Negation's meh. Frog's a good blue card, but it's like that doesn't help Riddler at all. In a blue deck, but it's not good in a blue deck. That's the thing. You need it with Ephemerate. Yeah, I have a couple of blue-white Riddler decks that I haven't quite finished brewing, but we'll get there. I want to try like a blue-white Overlord shell, and I want to try like a blue-white Control-y shell. To which I think both of them will be trash, but that's okay. Let's grab Boggart, Trawler. Pick Emperor Bones, number 2. Ask the Fatal Push-Up. That's pretty much my exact point, is that this card is not good anywhere. It's pretty good in the graveyard, though. I will say that much. The best place for this card is not in my hand. Ephemerate the 9/9. The 9/9 Warp 3. Alright, Riddler. Do your thing. Whatever your thing may be. My god, it's Riddling time. Maybe I'm just being too harsh on the card, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, huge. 4/6 flyer looks pretty good against Slickshot. One point for the Riddler. Look, it's doing something. The gang's all here. We just had to actually get Overlord plus Phelia into play first, and then the Riddler was good. Yeah, flying wasn't terrible. 1 point for the Riddler. Possible I'm supposed to push this, but I think I hold push for Slickshot show off. Like I haven't seen Ephemerate at all so far. Just dog. Solitude Ephemerate would be so good here. Raxitarn. Montagna. Clutter. Bobble. I gotta kill one of these Swifties before I take too much damage. Phasing is the same as blinking? I think so. Scribe 2 to the top. I think I'm just supposed to push this and get a tap land. I don't know if the 5/5 is actually going to save me here. This also might be incorrect. Damn amount of surveillance. Oh shit, the Rizzler's here. We're saved. Or we might actually be saved. Swifty, am I jumping with the dog? Might be jumping with the dog. I think we're gonna lose this. I am dead to a stiff breeze. Or a spell pierce. Or a lightning bolt into a lava dart. Many things kill me here. I'm about to lose this. Draws the most perfect card. I surveilled it on top. I knew that was there. Alright. Here comes the Rizzler. Five mana for 6 draw 2. Shay. Bless the Rizzler. No, the Rizzler! No! Unholy Heat. That's so messed up. We gotta pick up the Rizzler. Gotta give him another chance. No, we should probably pick up Solitude. For sure, right? The only thing that beats the Rizzler is one Unholy Heat. I mean, the Rizzler definitely is not holy. If they point removal at my Overlord, I'm going to Solitude it. I'm going to pick up the Rizzler. No chat, it's the Rizzler. Not another word that rhymes with Riddler. Have you looked at Terramorphosis? Feels crazy in scales. You can choose when to draw. I have not. I haven't played Scales at all in a long time, actually. But it's a good thing to keep note of. Swifty. Bolts me. I'm at 1. Bolts me. Oh, that's fucking tough. Still dead if I Solitude my own Wisp. This is the Riddler's fault. If he didn't die to Unholy, he wouldn't be dying here. Flood Maw. Sure. Who's back? Look who's back for seconds. The Texas Phoenix, FOMO, Murderous Cut, Street Wraith. I gotta take the Murderous Cut. I gotta save my Riddler. I mean Rizzler. I didn't say the first word. It's a lot of Street Wraiths. It's like Reverse Grief if you had to play it on turn 3. Okay, but like in what world is Riddler Ephemerate better than Flickerwisp Overlord here? I guess they... Okay, you know what? They have a flyer. I'll give it to them. They do have a flyer. For science! Yeah. That's right. Draw 2. I got a 3 mana 4/6 flyer. This thing is just so not modern power level. I'm about to Unholy Heat it again. 5/5. No, my Riddler. Alright, I'm at 3. Well, both do indeed suck. This is true. Alright, we did hit Solitude. Man, this was so much better to do instead of doing the Riddler stuff. Yeah, Vegas is probably worse. I think I'd rather go to Houston than Vegas. Even though Vegas is significantly cheaper. It's very humid in Texas. At least the last time I went to Texas was very humid. I'm at 1. One life in a dream. Yo, is that a Tassiger? Holy scheisse. I guess I got a Solitude Ephemerate now. Peace out, Magical. I have to make a kind of an important decision here. I think I Ephemerate. I left one on top. I I don't know what the right call is here, chat. Do I Ephemerate my Solitude and hit my Overlord and I go back up to 6, or and then Fatal Push the Detective's Phoenix? So I'm not at 1 life, but I don't have an Overlord, so I have really no source of card advantage after that. Yeah, I'm dead to Bowmaster. Alright. But I feel like I'm gonna be dead to whatever this Detective's Phoenix hops onto eventually. Because I just reduced my clock so much. Also, I should play this Flooded Strand and Surveilled. Darcy, FOMO. Bobble. Pretty sure I have to kill the Darcy. It's not bad. Do I hit the Solitude or do I hit the Witch Enchanter? I think it's the Solitude. I don't know. This adds a little bit more. It adds more damage, but it puts another 2 CMC in the graveyard for Detective's Phoenix. Also lose some mana out of it. I'm gonna hit the Solitude. That's kind of close, I think. Yay. I'd like to dedicate that win to turn 3 Riddler, where he did nothing and then died. Actually, that's not true. He saved me 5 life and then died. Not allowed to cut Riddler. It's part of the stipulation of playing a new card. I think I want less Thoughtseizes, though. 8 more Wrath Disguise. That's true, it did eat a Tarfire. You're not wrong. I, for one, think this might be too many Overlords. Detective Phoenix, Nile, Spellbomb, Ragster. And Balemurk, Milfor, Witch Enchanter, Emperor Bones. I think I take Witch Enchanter. Guarantee a few more land drops here. Nile Spellbomb. I think they're Cosmo Goyfing. Oh, they probably are. Now that you mention it. Attacking me with the Eldrazi spawn. I see you, Andrew. I see you. Don't know, I don't think what you're doing. Maybe take the Bone Zone. Kill this Seigo. FOMO. Bin Detectives Phoenix. Theater. Bin a Forest. Phoenix up. Maybe I do have to Solitude this FOMO. Otherwise, I'm going to take 8 damage from it. Can I afford to take 8 damage? Yeah, I do get both the FOMO and the Phoenix. I think I just tank the 8 for now. My only issue with this is like I have so much inevitability in my hand. Dies to triple bolt. Let's do this now so that way they can't bolt my Solitude in response to the Ephemerate. Or Tarfire or whatever. Could have also bolted myself for the Witch Enchanter. That doesn't seem right. I say bolt myself and then Emperor Bones back Witch Enchanter. Probably not good though. That's not the Nile spell bomb. So we're actually going to Ephemerate this Solitude, and the reason we're going to Ephemerate this Solitude to hit the spawn is that if we attack with the Solitude, they block with the spawn and then sacrifice it anyways, so I don't get to gain the 3 life from attacking with Solitude. And this way, if I Ephemerate to kill the Eldrazi spawn token, this gets to remain untapped, and it's not tapped in case they have a hasty threat. Like a Ragavan dash or something. Ooh, Flickerwisp. We're gonna get the new cards on Mana Traders. That's a question for Mana Traders. Tasigur. Mark, you solve the format. I'm working on it. We're in the process. Are they gonna activate Tasigur? Oh, no Tactor. No rare Tasigur activation, sadly. Disappointing. Alright. Scoops to the dog. Shout out to the Riddler. We get to do the thing again. Aether Vial. Okay. Okay. Their name is Death and Cat Mix. And they played an Aether Vial on turn 1. So I should use my fetch lands as soon as possible to not get got by Cat Jesus. I think they're probably playing Cat Jesus. Or using context clues. Every set Spike is like S+++ on a card and he goes like C- on it. Spike and I value very different things. Sometimes. Oh no, I was supposed to fetch. I should have fetched. It probably is somewhere in the middle. Look inside, doesn't fetch. Yo, Black Ops Noah, thank you for the 219 months. Appreciate it. In my pursuit to not get got by Cat Jesus. I think we just passed. Let's get a Shockland untapped. Wall of Omens. Womans. Ooh, Witch Enchanter. Kind of nonsense do you think they have over there? And realistically, should I care about it? I think I'm just gonna flicker my Overlord and see what they do. I don't know if we need to think too hard about this. OMG, Aven Interrupter. Stoneforge Mystic. Holy shit. No, another Aven Interrupter. Scheiße. Disaster. I mean, if they have Cat Jesus and then they double Stone Raid me, it's actually disaster. What do I do? I feel like I just play Flickerwisp. If I could hardcast Solitude. They can't flash in Cat Jesus, but what they could absolutely have is another Glasspool Mimic. Or just another Aven Interrupter in general. Hey, it worked. What is Cat Jesus? Leonin Arbiter. Ta-da! Sadly, I'm gonna have to pay 2 when I go to rebound my Ephemerate. But I don't think that's avoidable. Oh, we get to do the thing. Wait, play land first. You ding dong. Alright. And now we get to do the thing. Warp. Draw a card. I don't know what it was, but we did it. Oh, the Riddler finds more Riddlers. We found the Quantum Infinite. The limit as X approaches B. For the Quantum Infinite. Yeah, one good Riddler deserves 2 more. Assimilating Ages. This card's not that bad, but I'm just a hater. Oh my god, they bait an Overlord. Oh, they found a Solitude. Oh, scheisse. Oh, they can Violet in. No, my Quantum Riddler. Return Solitude. Alright, block, block, block. I didn't know this thing makes it lose Defender. That's kind of cool. Goodbye, Riddler. Don't think I want that. This assimilating ages is actually a problem. Exile up to one target creature until this equipment leaves the battlefield. Whenever this equipment becomes attached to a creature, for as long as this equipment remains attached, it becomes a copy of target creature. Alright, let's think about this for a sec. I think we have a better play. Because I can Flickerwisp the Assimilating Aegis, return my Overlord, and then Emperor Bones Solitude. I think that's probably the better play. If I'm understanding how this card works. Which, give or take. Nothing I want over here, right? Oh, I can get Witch Enchanter. Oh, maybe that's better. Let's get Witch Enchanter from their graveyard. And then pass. End step. This is going to enter again. I want to see what they target. They're going to target Emperor Bones. Then we're going to adapt Emperor Bones. And then blow it up. This isn't going to go anywhere. Alright. Yeah, I know how magic works, kind of. What is this? Oh, that's right. Forgot that was in their hand. Guess this thing's free to block, but it's gonna die anyways. Alright, 24. Can Emperor Bones Solitude exile this, but I kind of would rather just blink it. I guess I gain life from attacking with the Solitude, though. Alright, let's take... Which one is this? It's the one I've already used. Alright, take Assimilating Aegis. This one, we're gonna grab Solitude. And we're gonna activate this homie. Solitude the Solitude. Combat. Send the team. Overlord trigger. Yes. Return Flickerwisp. And then we're going to Flickerwisp the Solitude. So that way I can have a 3-2 lifelinker. We're going to Solitude the Cauldron. So grindy. I'm down to 24 cards in my deck. I have to be careful not to deck out here. All of these turns that I could have played the Riddler, it was better just to do something else. Another Assimilating Aegis. Can you stop that? Why do you have so many Assimilating Aegises? Overlord. You're Overlord. Alright, I guess we'll warp one of these to draw two. Alright. That was all the Riddler. They scooped as soon as the... oh! They scooped the entire match. And that was all because we played the Riddler. Let's go, Riddler. Is Riddler better than Halo Tractor? Oh, man. I don't know if I should keep this hand. I'm gonna keep it. Steamens. Ragster. Bobble. Is this blue-red Merc Titan? Murky Titan? Thank you, Dingo. I've sold my sold my Rizzlers. You can talk in reality now. I am talking in reality. They literally scooped the entire match to it. I think my opponent might actually be playing blue-red Murktide. Wow, they are actually playing blue-red Murktide. That's kind of crazy. My dog. No, my bones. When was the last time you seen blue-red Murktide, chat? Probably the last time Mangu played it, right? Right now. Blue-red Murktide was a good top-tier deck. It made for pretty good gameplay, all things considered. We're gonna Solitude pitch Aven Interrupter on upkeep here. And we're gonna Solitude pitch Solitude. Alright, last card, Bolt. Reasonable. But if we draw a land, then we can Flickerwisp the Flickerwisp and then get our Flickerwisp back and then Flickerwisp one of their lands. Or maybe my own land in Surveil. I'm about to die to blue-red Murktide. Really need to draw a land there. Now if they have counter magic, I'm gonna die to Flickerwisp. Oh, God bless the Riddlers here. What would I do without you, buddy? My knight in shining armor. My twisty boy. The only threat they've played so far was a Ragavan, which found 2 threats off of my deck. 2 Ragavan. Oh, God. Okay. Sorry, Chad. The dogs are upset. Yeah, they're upset that they have Rizzler in my hand. Oh, it's a big Murktide. No. I don't really want that, do I? I don't think I have the time of day for Riddler. Okay, well, that's even worse. I think I need Overlord into Solitude. I think that was my out this game. Obviously, if I knew there was a Flooded Strand underneath that, I keep the Meticulous Archive in the Flooded Strand, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna get Doombladed by this Murktide over and over. That sure doesn't do anything. Grow, Murktide, grow. No, Murktide, no. Okay, so if I kept the Surveil land, I bin the Flooded Strand, I draw Boggart Trawler, I play the Riddler, I draw the Riddler, I play the Riddler, I die. Good card. I think I just want one Fatal Push, and that's about it. I board out. Aven Interrupter is supposedly good in this matchup. It's okay if you cut a Riddler. I ain't touching him. I'm actually gonna cut a Witch Enchanter here. Double blue seems so awkward. It's not really double blue. It's a single blue. Because you're never trying to hard cast this card. Yeah, it doesn't belong next to Overlord. Our deck has 12 5-drops in it. Stock energy at FNM it is. Oh boy, I love stock energy. I don't think this fits into my curve. Give us a 24-hour stock energy stream. You can find that over at twitch.tv/misplacedginger. He's right, you will. I think I'd probably try to trade Phelia, but Phelia's 100% gonna get bolted. Maybe that's fine. Yeah, you'll find standard content sometimes. You've been like an Aven Interrupter. I'm pretty low on Aven Interrupter now that Breach is banned. It's fine. I don't think it's anything better than fine. Here's an interesting question. Do I play Boggart Trawler, put myself to 12, and then attempt to Flickerwisp and exile Boggart Trawler so that I can have 2 blockers? Or, problem with that play is that if they have Counterspell, I went to 12 for no reason. I think I'm just gonna go get a basic. Yeah, this man base is kind of tough. Maybe I should get basic planes in case they Blood Moon me. They've been to Rough Tumble. Leave Solitude on top. Pretty good if they have a Murktide follow up here. Alright, goodbye Solitude. I'm getting hosed by blue-red Murktide. What the hell? This shit's crazy. Oh, thank God the Riddler's here again. I think I have to blink Murktide him. If this even resolves. Oh, Stern Scolding. Okay. It's a wrap. At no point during this did I stand a chance. Somebody tell Mangu blue-red Murktide's back. Mangu will be so happy. Mangu's alt account for burner leagues. I believe it. Got absolutely hosed. Just turn 1 Ragavan that went uncontested both games. The only thing I could do is present blockers. They even like forced negation my Fatal Push and I paid dividends for him. Well, if I play the Riddler next turn, I die. So I guess I should probably surveil and look for Solitude instead. That's not good enough. I need exactly Solitude. Warp the Riddler. Good job, Riddler. Prediction time. It's close. I think it's probably a keeper. Timeless might be ruined by Eldrazi Temple. I feel like Timeless is faster than what Eldrazi Temple can produce, but I think Timeless also has Kozilek's command, so it's a wrap for Timeless. Umori. Okay. Yo, wait, is Strip Mine in Timeless now? It is, isn't it? And Ren and 6? Wait, Ren and 6 Strip Mines in that format? Sure. Unrestricted Ren and 6 Strip Mine. Oh, no Ren? I thought that format had Ren in it, no? Samwise, Crucible. Oh, yeah, Samwise, true. That's sad. I thought I had Ren. I guess the Jund decks didn't have Ren, huh? The Jund decks were playing Minsc and Boom. That's right. That's what was the red-green Planeswalker in that format. Minsc and Boo is pretty cursed. That format also has Oko, so I don't know. Minsc and Boo doesn't look that bad in a format with Oko. Yeah, Oko's not even that good. Unplayable? Damn, we went all the way to unplayable. Back when I played the format, Oko was pretty good. Anytime you get to go like Deathrise Shaman into Oko, you were pretty happy. Flickerwisp. Hmm. Just gonna Flickerwisp my own land and try to present more of a clock before they start tutoring out their giant sweepers. Yeah, since I played that format, like when I played that format, the best thing to be doing was playing blue-black Lurrus control. You had Memory Lapse, Counterspell, Bowmaster, Brainstorm, all with Lurrus. That was like the best deck of the format at the time. Then Show and Tell got printed, and that format sucked. Everything was just different Show and Tell piles with the Troxo. But yeah, I haven't played the format since Show and Tell got printed. I played like one tournament in that format since then, and it was pretty miserable. I'll protect you, dog. It's not a play that happens super often. When you have a Flickerwisp on the board, and then you get the Emperor Bones Phelia, Phelia the Flickerwisp, and then Flickerwisp the Phelia. Doesn't happen very often, but it's pretty cool when it does come up. Dark Petition for your damnation. Oh, they didn't have. Oh, they do. They have Spell Mastery still. Get him, dog. Get him. Kill him. Good news is we get the Aven, whatever their next giant spell is. Hopefully that's good enough to kill them. So we have 4 damage on board. A Layer of the Hydra. Sure. No, no, Dreams of Steel and Oil. Oh, we won. I thought for sure that they were going to have some sort of follow-up. Oops, all sorceries. Well, Fatal Push seems bad against Oops, all sorceries. I guess their follow-up was Umori. And they just died to Phelia Blinking Umori. I guess Clarion Conqueror is like at least a threat. Sure. I don't really know how to board in this matchup. I don't know if I want to be playing a card like High Noon, though. Be better than Clarion Conqueror. Not sure. Is Timmy here? Should we round out after this league with some Lantern control? Yeah, they have no permanents except for Umori. I heard my name and I see Clarion Conqueror. We're gonna play Lantern after this. It's Lantern time. 10 seems okay. Ashiok actually kind of dunks on him in this matchup. Just stops all their tutors. Dark Petition, Path of Peril, Profane Tutor. None of these do anything. Surveilled 1 to the top. Alright, Rizzler. Cycle yourself. Get out of my sight. Hopefully I don't top deck this card. That'd be quite poor. Pillage the Bog. What the Bog doing? You can cast your Profane Tutor. I think we're gonna mill him out. We're gonna keep minusing this Ashiok, and then we're gonna blink the Ashiok. Our opponent's deck's win con is Torment of Hailfire. No, my Ashiok. It's Torment of Hailfire. Generally speaking. Oh, the Riddler. They have Blood Chief's Thirst. How did you know they had Blood Chief's Thirst in their hand? I didn't know they had Blood Chief's Thirst in their hand. They tutored it. They can't tutor. They can't search their library. They just top decked it. You were right for the wrong reasons, which is kind of funny. All right. It's riddling time. Bog Champ. What does the Bog Champ find? Is the Rizzler good? It is one of the magic cards of all time. Take that for what you will. I don't think I can elaborate further beyond that. I have about as much hatred for Quantum Riddler as Mangu does for Sephiroth. Mangu's like, Sephiroth is 3/3 Doomblade your creature for 3. Dreams of Steel and Oil. Yep. Purchases Umori. Also, yep. Culling Ritual, Path of Peril, Umori. I'll take the only card in your hand that does anything. Flickerwisp. Who was the person that used to play this all the time? The Umori Oops All Sorceries deck. I used to queue into them a fair bit. Watery, that's right. Watery. Watery's a little bit of a psycho, but I respect it. We're going to impend the Overlord. We're going to pick up Ashiok. I'm going to cast Ashiok. Ashiok is like this deck's hard counter. Half the cards in their deck say Tutor. No, the Riddler. Gaze of Granite, Blood Chief's Thirst Inquisition. Return to me, Riddler. This time more powerful than ever. I could have ephemerated this with the trigger on the stack and then drawn 3 cards out of it. Maybe I should have done that. Alright, they drew a land, which means they are dead. They are dead because they have 2 sweepers in their hand that do nothing. Three, 2, go. Oh, I broke Magic Online. Alright, we did it. Congratulations, believers. Which there were few and far between on the believer front. That's okay, Chad. I still love you.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.